Okay, so I pulled the injectors out. These injectors, I can't really find them anywhere. The tips to replace. So it's going to be hard to see. There's like a little nipple on the end of the injector, and it, that's the only part that sticks out, and it should, if it's a regular mechanical injector, that nipple should retract. When the fuel comes up there and pressurizes the spring, it should retract the nipple and allow the fuel to, spray into the chamber. I don't have a way to test them. So, long story short, I'm not gonna test them or do anything. I'm gonna stick them back in. I'm gonna stick them back in, and I'm gonna put that head gasket on when it gets here and fire it up and go from there. Like I say, I'm not trying to spend a ton of money on this tractor. We don't need it. We haven't used it in 4 or 5 years. I'm really hoping my dad's gonna let me get rid of it after we fix it, but we'll see. It's his tractor. He's footing the bill for it. So there is a set of these injectors on eBay for $250, but I'm not gonna pay $250 for a set of injectors that I don't know are any better than the ones I got. I guess I could take them to like a diesel shop and they could test them or whatnot, but for now I'm just gonna stick them back in and roll with it. I did test the thermostat. If you've never tested the thermostat, you can just go put in a bowl of hot water with a thermostat, and it's supposed to be, it doesn't say, but it's supposed to be 160 degree thermostat. That's what it says online. This one opened up right when it got to about 160 degrees, and it opened up all the way. So I'm going to put this back in. It's got like this adapter that goes on it like that. Fits up inside the housing. Inside there. This one doesn't have a hole drilled in it. I'm going to drill a hole in it. I like to do that. I don't do these a lot, but drill a hole in it. Helps purge the air out of it. Drill like an 1/8 inch hole, small hole in it. Clean the mating surface up on the two. The old gasket. I didn't order a gasket. I got some gasket material, and here at the shop, and I made me another gasket to go on. I might put some RTV on it. Haven't decided, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm waiting on the head gasket. The head gasket gets here depending on what time it is. It hasn't been delivered yet, but I may start putting this thing back together. So stay tuned. Okay, so the gasket kit arrived. This is the gasket that goes on it. It's not metal like the other one, but it is for this engine, and it says it's for the diesel, Waukesha diesel. So even though it's not the metal one with the one copper side like this one is, I'm gonna go with it. See what happens. So it also comes with new those are the gaskets for the exhaust and manifold and stuff, but I'm not taking that off. You can kind of see they're like I guess they're like a 2-piece metal. I don't know, but after I made one for the thermostat housing, it came with one, but we're gonna go with the one I made for now. Save that one as a spare. So I'm gonna wipe the head back down and the block and the head with some brake cleaner. Get everything nice and clean, and then we'll put it back together. Alright guys, this is the next day. Back at the shop this morning. I didn't film it. I'm getting a little lax on my filming, but I did get the head back on, rocker arms, push rods, oil line, excuse me, plumbed up. Got the head torqued down. So my cheap, I'm pretty sure I got it at Harbor Freight. I've had it for a while, but I really have not hardly ever used it. Torque wrench broke on me yesterday when I was trying to torque the head down. I was trying to tighten it down to 60. I tightened the bolts down to 60. We're going to jack them up to 112, which is the spec, according to I ordered a service manual from eBay. And I was just adjusting it up, and it just went snap and come apart. And I said, well, even if I managed to get it back together, I wouldn't trust it. So I went to Advance and bought one that was twice as expensive, still cheap. So I got the head bolts torqued down. The radiators at the shop, the guy said he dropped it off yesterday, which was Monday the 24th. He said he should have it done today. So when we go pick it up, we're going to pick up a new oil filter. I'm going to pick up 2 oil filters. I'm going to change the oil, run it, assuming it's going to run. That's a big assumption on my part. Run it, change the oil again. If everything's fine, seems to work, I'll change the oil again and go with it. So that's where we're at. And I'll try to do a little bit of better job filming, see if I can get some footage of me putting everything back together. Try to make a list, everything that's got to go on here. Intake manifold, fuel return lines, injector lines, filter. That's the fuel filter. It's got the oil bath breather, water pump, belt. Sheet metal and stuff, but I'm not going to put that on until we'll make sure everything's running. So that's where we're at. Well, let's get to work. Alright, I had to stop the video for a little bit. I decided to come around here and work on these injector lines, and they were real pain in the ass. Nothing makes you madder than something that's supposed to be simple. Stick it in, tighten it up. And it turns out to be real difficult, but finally got those in. One of the problems was I'd put plastic bags over them when I took them off to keep, trash and stuff from falling in there. When I set the head back on there, I didn't take them off. When I came over here, they were lined back up and stuck back in the injector that flared in. So I had to take that strap loose, pry them all loose, pull them out, make sure there wasn't no plastic stuck in there. Anyway, it was a real pain in the ass. So I'm gonna put on these return lines, clean them out with brake parts cleaner so they're cleaned out. Those are return lines that go back to the pump. They all loop together, and get that in, and then we'll tackle whatever's next. All right, got all the return lines plumbed in. I think I'm done on this side, so let's put this summage back together.